Lezama, and I'm here to talk about Los Hijos de la Malinche, the online magazine that I direct. So, in 2009, nothing was happening in Mexico. Nothing. At least that's what they tried to tell us. And let me rephrase it. According to the public narrative, nothing was happening in Mexico. Actually, a lot of things were going on in that country. It's just that you had to be at ground level to see them with the young people. What happened was that the old guys started accusing the young guys of being meanies. We didn't study, we didn't work, we were useless. What actually was happening is that we were looking at them like this. This was the Mexican media in 2009, what I call the selfocracy. The same people had been talking in the same, through the same channels for what seemed to be centuries. And we were tired of that because we had no way of interacting or communicating through the public discourse. So, gathering that there was so much going on at ground level and so little space for us to show our talents, me and my friend Hector decided we would act. And we decided to create first a radio show with a Reforma newspaper, and then, given the success we had, an online magazine where we would be able to gather all this talent, all these ideas from the young people of Mexico. 3 years later, in 2012, those ideas burst into light with the Yo Soy 132 movement. We were there 3 years before opening those spaces. And because of this, we were awarded the National Communications Prize. First, it started with me and Hector. And we were trying to build something bigger than just us, so we added Enel. And then we added a bunch of guys, and soon we were creating a community around Los Hijos de la Malinche. To this day, more than 50 people collaborate in Los Hijos de la Malinche. That's when we won the National Communications Prize. So let me just quickly tell you who we are. Right now, I'm the director. We have a communications director, Emilio Lezama, and editorial director, Bruno Vinetti, who is amazing. He works with every single one of our contributors very carefully in each of his papers, because we actually read what they send us before publishing it, and we edit it, unlike other media. And we have an operations director, Miguel Ángel Torton, who's right here in first row. We have a designer and a legal representative. We have writers, obviously. This is just some of the names, but you saw there was a lot more before. And we have readers. Right here, these are the web page statics. The web page is loshijosdelamalinche.com. And you can see there's slightly a bit more men visiting than girls, so girls come visit. But if you look at the Facebook statics, it's the other way around. It's more girls than men. Obviously, the age groups are 18 to 34. Young people are reading us. Young people are looking for fresh ideas. So let me tell you quickly about the site, which is the greatest thing we have, obviously, loshijosdelamalinche.com. We have 5 sections: environment, literature, music, opinion, and politics, where articles are constantly being feeded. Really relevant information with a lot of analysis. We also have blogs. We have 3 amazing blogs. One of them is by this writer from northern Mexico, from Monterrey, David Bojardo, who just moved to Mexico City, and he is just stunned at how surreal Mexico City daily life is. So it's so funny to find him in just one paragraph. He writes the craziest ideas and things that happen to him every day. He cannot understand how this magical country has escaped him being from the north. Then we have a blog by Miguel Ángel Torton again, and this is a dictionary of ideas. And what he does is he takes a concept, take snow for example, like today, and he builds a really short story around it, which describes the concept. It's beautiful, I recommend it. Finally, I have a blog there, and it's about, life has taken me into some really interesting adventures. Some not so cool when I was living them, but they're good, I think, to write about, so I write about it in my blog. We have podcasts. As you know, there's not a huge public for podcasts in Mexico right now, but we're trying to build it. And Mikaela is doing an amazing job. She's telling the story of Paris through the little details, through what the fashion was in the 19th century, how that bistro came to be. It's really interesting and really fun. We have the Labyrinth, which is we launch a question, and all our contributors answer, so a debate is formed. And obviously, one of our biggest things, we have the best literature section in Mexico. Sorry, Letras Libres, sorry, Nexos, we are the best. We have some of the best writers, the young best writers, Marco Seymar, a Spanish guy who has won in every single prize there is to win. But now, the big shots, the big guys want to be with us, obviously. So Juan Villalobos recently signed with us, as did Nacho Padilla. I recommend you reading them on our webpage. We have also done radio and TV. We started as radio, but we've also been in Ibero 90.9 for a long time. And in 2012, with the elections, we wrote, filmed, and produced our own TV show. And we were thinking of just launching it on the webpage, but it turned out to be so good that it was actually broadcasted in cable TV in Mexico through Efecto TV. So what I want you right now to do is everybody, we're very active on Facebook, so everybody take your phone out, Los Hijos de la Malinche, dash Los Hijos de la Malinche, add us, follow us, and there is a link so you can add to the mailing list, and add your email there, please, because it's the best way to find out what's going on in Los Hijos de la Malinche, and you really do want to know what's going on in Los Hijos de la Malinche, because it's all great stuff. So you can follow us on Twitter. Our snake kind of ate the little Twitter bird there. And I know a lot of you have ideas, texts, and things you want to share with us. Here are our emails. Write to us. So finally, just want to tell you, this magazine is really a great project. There are so many interesting people. We're building a community around the webpage. And I think that maybe one Sunday a week, you can take 5 minutes off, looking at old pictures from your friends and go into Los Hijos de la Malinche and really dwell into it. We have great blogs, listen to the podcast, read the articles, and share it. I think you will enjoy it. And if you don't, write me. Thank you very much. Have a good day.